In Europa komen boeren in protest. De aanleiding verschilt. In Nederland is het stikstof, in Duitsland hogere accijnzen. Maar de reden ligt dieper en is overal hetzelfde. In Brussel en in onze hoofdsteden hebben regenten besloten dat we verkeerd leven en dat alles anders moet. Er is een gigantische kloof ontstaan tussen de grote meerderheid en de stedelijke academische regentenklasse. Die klasse die beheert de politiek, maar waardeert boeren niet. Terwijl de boeren ons voeden. Iedere dag. Regentenklasse wil onze boeren laten verdwijnen, regeltje voor regeltje. Om daarna handelsakkoorden te sluiten met de hele wereld. Voortaan gaan we appels uit Vietnam invliegen. In naam van het klimaat, natuurlijk. Jullie leden van het Europees Parlement moeten in de spiegel kijken. De massale boerenprotesten gaan over jullie. Jullie zijn hier verantwoordelijk voor. Stop mensen te dwingen anders te leven. Stop de boeren het werk onmogelijk te maken. We hebben onze boeren keihard nodig. Voedselzekerheid is ook een kwestie van nationale veiligheid. No farmers, no food, no future. Dank u wel.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight, Middle Earth Edition. Now, as any honest and decent person knows, Sauron is not a figure to be taken unconcernedly. This wasn't up for debate even a few years ago, but all of a sudden, you've got militarized Nazgul patrolling the Shire and threatening the ability of its citizens to travel freely. So why are some of Middle-earth's residents, namely Saruman the White, signing off on it? What's really going on here? 4 unassuming hobbits, not warriors, not politicians, are embarking on a journey that would daunt even the most seasoned adventurers. Why? Because when the fabric of freedom is threatened, it's the duty of every citizen to stand up to tyranny. Period. When did we forget how to say, well, actually, no, you can't just enslave the whole world. Sorry, that's not how things work. And let's be clear, these hobbits aren't delusional. They don't believe they can defeat such darkness on their own. But we all get the sense that they understand that standing up to evil, no matter how insurmountable it seems, is what separates the moral from the cowardly. Anyone with a pulse and 2 brain cells can't help but feel inspired by a story like this. Courage isn't just a word. It's the pillar on which every civilization worth remembering is built upon. The moment we forget that is the moment that evil wins.
Jacob Rothschild died on the 26th of February 2024. 2024 was his 88th year. 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma. Jacob Rothschild died on the 26th. 2 plus 6 equals 8.
When Herzl became convinced that a Jewish state was a world necessity, he set out to obtain the support of the Rothschilds.
The Great American Eclipse, which happened on the 21st of August 2017, precedes his death by exactly 6 years, 6 months, and 6 days. 666. 26th of February 2024 adds up to 18, which is the same as 666. 18 sums up to 9. In numerology, this signifies endings and beginnings. Prince Philip died on the 9th of April 2021.
What do you see as the biggest challenges in conservation?
The growing human population. Because if where we are, there's nothing else.
And do you have views about what should be done about that?
Can't you guess?
Exactly 17 months later, Queen Elizabeth died on the 8th of September 2022. And another 17 months later again, Jacob Rothschild dies. 17 adds up to 8, a number of karma. What do you think of this event? Is it a coincidence? Jacob Rothschild.
Because if you fly over these areas that are burned to the ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because it had the right roof on it. And anyway, since I took office, FEMA's provided Texas alone.
Okay, this is going to be some kind of explanation on what happened with the blue tarps and stuff. People not understanding how beams, well, the dew weapons work, for example. And so I just got these napkins here. One I actually put, like, I should have made it more darker, but I didn't. I got one with blue on it, and I got one that's totally white. And we're going to actually be using my mini death ray, which is like what they was using there. So hopefully we do not burn the lens out of this camera, but I want to show you how this actually works.
Everything was burned beyond recognition except any object that was the color blue.
Operation Blue Roof and the FEMA Self-Help Program, while similar, use two different materials, provide temporary protection for the roofs of residential structures damaged during severe weather. The sheeting for Operation Blue Roof are installed by a contractor, overseen by the Corps of Engineers according to certain specifications. To sign up for the program, you can call 888-ROOF-BLUE. You can go to blueroof.us.
What kind of shirt survives a fire like that, I wonder? A shirt that says, Sister Revolution. Hard to believe, huh? The whole building goes down. The whole street goes down, and then these shirts survive somehow. The Sister Revolution. A lot of them, actually. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to auction these shirts off.
There was something blue they didn't want to burn.
Blue car did burn in flames. Same as the blue umbrella.
Laser weapons can be programmed for different wavelengths. There was something blue they didn't want to burn.
Blue car did burn in flames. Same as the blue umbrella.
Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Have you ever thought about this? In 100 years, so like 21, 23, we will all be buried with our families and friends. Strangers will live in our homes that we worked so hard to build, and someone else will own everything we have today. Most of our possessions will be given away or thrown out and destroyed, including the car that we spent a fortune on and will probably be scrapped. Our descendants will hardly know who we are, nor will they remember us. I mean, how many of us know who our grandfather's father was? After we die, we will be remembered for a few more years, and then we're just a portrait on someone's wall. And a few decades later, our history, photos, and deeds disappear into history's oblivion. We won't even be memories. If we pause one day to analyze these questions, perhaps we would understand how pointless it is for us to worry about 95% of the things that consume our minds daily. If we could only think about this, surely our approaches, our thoughts would change and we would do things differently. Perhaps we would feel more free to enjoy ourselves and our lives that we're living. And remember the saying, if it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes being upset by it.
Ha-hee. Ha-hee.
Yeah.
I love the
man.
kiffness.
Yeah, so cute.
Have you heard his other stuff, Pete?
No.
Have you not?
No.
It's really good.
Is it?
He's been
Okay.
going. He's been going a couple of years actually, and yeah, he's very good at doing that sort of thing. But that one was great. I love that. I really love that. Everyone loves a laughing pussy, says Cookie.
Yeah, that's true.
You ought to know, Cookie.
I like him smiling. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good evening. Good evening, Pete. Good evening, chat.
Good evening, Doctor.
It's a bit dark, isn't it? Look. It's a bit dark. I seem to have gone a bit dark for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's a little bit.
It's okay.
Maybe it's just my crappy camera. Yes, we're back on YouTube. It's not a Dr. Robert and not a producer Pete on Health Freedom UK's Tuesday Loving Surgery, whatever you want to call it. And we're back again. I can't believe a week just goes like that. Isn't it? Just,
yeah.
I mean, you have to do two. Well, in fact, Pete, you're doing three shows a week. In fact, no, you do 4.
Maybe 4. Yeah.
Because you do your killing aliens, don't you? Shows?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, gaming. Yeah, but that's hobby. So.
Yeah, that's just a hobby. Yeah.
That's just hobby. So.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Kitty and Paula are gonna do that show. So.
Yes, there's
We're getting ready for that.
Strong rumors of Kitty and Paula doing their show. Yeah. They've been working on it in the background, which is good. Yeah.
And on that note, we got a thing we have to play.
We have got a thing. We have hit it, Pete.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Yeah. La 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 la. Kitty.
Meow.
German kitties. Oh, no.
Yes, congratulations to Kitty being first in the chat there. She was there. I actually put the show up last night whilst your show was on. I was concentrating, of course.
Oh, okay. No,
I was listening to that lovely music you and Cookie were playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you liked it.
Should we see Pete?
Who's in the chat tonight?
Oh, okay. Pete, that's so funny. Who's in the chat?
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, is Odyssey says it's working, but I can't find my own channel live because I'm a boomer. But it does say it's working.
All right. Rumble isn't working fine as well.
Rumble's definitely, but I can't see Odyssey for some reason. I don't know why. But
okay.
Good. Right. Let's go through. So of course, we did have Meow from Kitty there. We had Rick as well. Good evening, Rick. And let's keep going down. Let's see who else is in the chat tonight. Rick. Tagusa Steve. Tagusa Steve, who's been in hiding. We haven't seen him for a while. Good evening, Tagusa Steve. He's saying greetings, friends. Yeah, hello, Steve. And the Cookie Monster's here as well. Good evening, Cookie. How are you, sir? Good after chat last night. It was a good after chat, but I know you couldn't stay up too late, Pete, because you have to. It's much later for you, isn't it?
Yeah, a whole hour.
A whole hour, yeah. And good evening, Mascara Snake as well. Hello, Amanda as well. Good evening to you. Let's have a look. Keep going. Nick GB's here. Hello, Nick. And don't forget, Earth is flat. Evening all. Nick's causing controversy already, trying to just stir up a little bit of contention there. Yeah. And of course, it's been a while, but he's back. Yes, Chris is back on Her Majesty's Secret Service with his spanner as well. I forgot you had a spanner, Chris, actually. Oh, you can use it now. Now you're back. Have you said, Chris? Actually, I know that Chris has got a good excuse for being away because he's been working stupid hours. He told me he's been working from 6 in the morning till 5 at night. So he probably sleeps in between those times, I would imagine. And hello, it's only me, Shaggers. Good evening. It's only it's only Chick in the Spanish. Hello, Chick in the Spanish. Good to see you. And who else have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we got him, haven't we? Yeah.
I'm in love with him, and I intend to marry him.
A drummer, or even a real musician, he just makes a noise.
You don't know what you're talking about.
If he played the violin or the piano, anything that made sense, but the drums.
The drums. Good evening, Mr. Smith. Yes, Mr. Smith debuted his new track last night, and we're going to be playing it today as well. So we've got that coming up. We've got music. I'll tell you what we've got coming up. And good evening, Paula, as well. And she's saying hello to everybody, including the whole wide world. Well done, Paula. That must have taken you about 5 hours to write all that out. Anyone else? Anyone else? Let's have a look. I think we've almost caught up. I think. Oh, and Ron's in as well. Hello, Ron. Chris, don't bring a fork to a soup eating contest. Ron's always got the old jokes because Ron's old. I'm only a little bit younger than Ron, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I can say that. But Ron's an actual boomer. I'm a boomer, but Ron's a boomer, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
So
he has a better beard as well.
He's got a much better beard. In the beard-off competition, who would you say has got the better beard, Cookie or Ron? Controversy now.
Oof.
Come on.
Oof. Yeah, I would say Ron.
Yeah, I'd say Ron, actually. Yeah.
I have to be fair. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Cookie. You know.
Sorry, Cookie.
Yeah.
He'll ban me now. Damn it.
Yeah. And anyone in who's in the Rumble? Who's rumbling in the Rumble chat? Anyone? Well, we've got 5 people watching, so I don't know who you are, but good evening, Rumblers. And I can't, like I said, I can't see my Odyssey chat, my Odyssey show. But what I'm talking of shows. Normally, what I do is, Pete, right? And they've changed. YouTube has changed this. I put all my links in the YouTube notes, and now they've got to approve you. You've got to put up some ID, or you've got to have had so many hours streaming time. Okay. Oh, let me take that banner down for God's sake. Let's hide that. Yeah. Or you've got to have so many hours banner time. You can't post links anymore.
Okay.
Or you've got to show ID and go through some process. I thought, no, sod that. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that nonsense.
And if you take off the www dot.
Yeah. What? And it will be okay.
Then it's not a link, an active link anymore. Because they hate to link,
it says you
to
can
other
do
pages.
It says you can do it.
Yeah, sure. But now you have to fucking cheat the system.
But they want you to, no, they just want you to ID yourself or something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And I don't
Soon
want
they're going to ID you, want to have ID anyway. Because you're live streaming. That's already in the books.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bugger that.
Dude, if you can get 2 years prison for a sticker.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah. Oh my God.
That poor bloke.
But,
2 years. And wasn't the judge done for messing around with allegedly with kiddies or something? Or
I don't know.
Didn't he have some porn or something on his or something allegedly?
Okay.
Just allegedly.
Yeah, sure. Just happened to have. Yeah, no, but yeah, so I don't know. Because I think that's why they treat us differently over here, right? Because we're in the UK or in Holland or in the EU. It's different than the American version of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Or wherever you're based in California or whatever, then yeah. So
Well, they're slowly creeping in the internet security bill, aren't they? That's slowly coming in.
Yeah, and these companies are prepared for that. They are there to fucking, make it so.
I mean, I don't know how much we're even going to be allowed to say what we say on Rumble and Odyssey, to be honest with you. I really don't.
The laws and shit applies to those sites as well. So yeah.
Yeah. But you know what, Pete? It doesn't matter because Tuesday is the Health Freedom Surgery.
Yeah.
It's me. It's you. It's them or them in the chat. I always get it wrong. You know, because when I look back sometimes and I think, oh, I'm pointing the wrong way and stuff. So like if I'm pointing to you now, I've got to be doing that.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah,
see?
That's correct.
And then I know I'm pointing to you. You see, but to me,
that's me.
To me, I'm not pointing to you. To you, to me, to you, to me. Oh, that was really annoying, wasn't it? So tonight we've got the usual show. We've got a little bit of music. We've got some of your questions. Yes, I've got some questions to ask you, so you can start interacting with me. We've also got the 6-question quiz. Yes, at the end of the show, so you've got to stick around for that. We've got On This Day in Music. Yep, On This Day in Music, which I keep forgetting about because I'm so busy. Now, don't forget that we're going to be doing Rumble exclusives, Rumble and Odyssey exclusives every other week. So because then we can say what we like on those shows. So it's every 2 weeks we're back on YouTube and being a bit careful until I decide otherwise, really, because I am getting a bit tired of having to keep my mouth shut and thinking, oh, I can't say that, or if I say that, or am I going to get a strike?
Or play this or play that.
Or I can't play this and I can't play that. And next week I was thinking we could even do on Rumble, we could do a music quiz, Pete. I was thinking like we do either play 5 seconds of a track and people have got to guess it, of one-hit wonders or something like that. Anyone got any ideas?
I like
write them
that
in
idea.
the chat. Write them in the chat. But that's the sort of thing I was thinking of, like a music sort of quiz or something that we could prepare for next week. Makes a change, doesn't it? It's as good as the rest.
Love it.
And I've also got some health stories because, believe it or not, this is a health show, and I have got a genuine interest in health. But I want to bring you up to date with my health news. Okay, I haven't told you this, Pete, but I've been using. I told you actually. You might have heard it last night, or you might have gone by then. I don't know. But I've been using dimethyl sulfur oxide (DMSO), which
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've been using that. This is so. I interviewed Amanda Vollmer, and she wrote this book, Healing with DMSO, and this has got all the recipes in it about how to make DMSO up in different ways and how to use it for different conditions. Like you can use it for cataracts, you can use it literally for everything, pain, you name it.
Okay.
And I had this book as well, and I've had this book for years as well. So this is the DMSO Handbook for Doctors, and it gives loads of examples here of how doctors have used DMSO to help heal people, basically. Because I hate using that word cure, because what do we do with meat? We cure it. And so I don't like that word. So yeah, I've been using, like I said to people last week, I don't know, well, some people may not have been on Rumble or Odyssey last week. But yeah, I think I pulled a hamstring or I pulled a ligament or something in the back of my knee, and it's been taking ages to fix. And then all of a sudden, I remembered about DMSO, and so I got myself. So I got the DMSO gel, which is 70% DMSO, and it's also got aloe vera in it. And the wonderful thing about DMSO, first of all, it comes from a tree. So let me just read you what it actually says here, people. It says DMSO is a natural chemical compound derived from trees as a byproduct from paper manufacturing. It has been called a new medical principle and a true wonder drug. It has proven effective either by itself or in combination with other products in the treatment of nearly every ailment known. There's been much controversy about DMSO over the last 50 years. It is one of the most studied medical products ever. Thousands of scientific articles have been written about DMSO. When used properly, it is one of the safest products known. It's also very cheap to produce. So basically, yeah, it comes from, I think it's pine trees. I think Cookie says last night. I think it is actually. But so the wonderful thing about it is it's a sulfur. So it actually, and your body needs sulfur, just like garlic and things like that. And it's got this penetration where it can penetrate the skin. So whatever you're putting on your skin, it will soak into the skin as well, and it gets right into your bloodstream. Anyway, cut a long story short, you have to be careful when you're using it. And cut a long story short, I've been using it, and I have to say that my pain level was up at about 5 to 6, and it's come down to about 3 or 4 now. And I've only been using it for about 24 hours. And I've been putting it on about 3 times a day. The worst thing about it, occasionally you get a very slight garlicky taste in your mouth. Really, but it depends on how much you're using it, because there's different grades of DMSO. So you can get the 99% pure pharmaceutical grade, or you can get the one that I'm using. And I just want to show you and present. I'll show the people the website that where I get mine. And I will put the link in the chat as well. Here it is. So this is the one that I'm using. It's from a company called Regency Organics. I've got nothing to do with them, by the way. Absolutely. So there it is. DMSO gel, 70% concentration with aloe vera. And there you go. So if you want to, and what they do is they also use demineralized water. So if you're going to use water with it, you've got to make sure it's clean water. And there's all sorts of different types you can get. You can get a 50%, you can get a 90%, and then there's different products here. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this into the link, this link into the chat rather, and I'm just going to put it down here. So if anyone's interested, then pop along to the website and see what you think. But let me stop sharing that. So it's really, really remarkable. I woke up this morning and honestly, the pain was like at least 50% less. It's incredible. But there's so many YouTube videos about this product as well. So if you're interested, just put in DMSO in the chat, and you should read all about it. But yeah, you got any problems, any pain, try DMSO. It might work for you. But remember, Pete, remember, I'm not a doctor, am I, Pete?
Remember, yeah. Hang on.
I'm not a doctor, so
Welcome
I can't
to the
give
show. This show is for entertainment purposes only. If you wish to have medical advice, please visit a healthcare professional in a country of your residence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you. So don't forget, if you do want any proper advice, go and also you have to be really careful with DMSO as well, because if you are on meds, it can enhance those meds as well. So, but just be really careful and do your own research as well. Because I'm not a doctor and Pete's not a producer. Okay,
no,
it's as simple as that. So anyway, it's 8:30 already. Can you believe it?
Oh,
can you believe it?
Is it time already?
It must be time. Who do you think we're going to have?
Is it a mister?
Here he
I
is.
don't have a drum roll yet. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, we need the drum roll, don't we?
Yeah, I forget that all the time.
Yeah.
We need that. Yeah.
Here's Mr. Smith with his new single, which is rather good. And he's slowly dissolving.
It's excellent.
There are no superheroes
heroes and no bad man. And my own salvation sits in my hands. Maybe there's some heaven or some kind of hell. Which way I'm going, I just can't tell, just can't tell. It's nothing to do with magic. No, it's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving. There is no Neverland, and I'm no Peter Pan. Life slips through my fingers like grains of sand. If there's a heaven or some afterlife, what have I got to do to get it right, get it right? It's nothing to do with magic. It's nothing to do with magic. The price I paid is tragic. Here I go, slowly dissolving.
Yeah, something very different from Mr. Smith there. Slowly dissolving.
Yeah, I love it.
That was a really good track. Really,
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. And
I like it
yeah,
extra because we know how he does it now, right?
Yeah, Pete and I.
we see the magic.
Yeah, we've seen the magic. Pete and I are going to
the
do.
magic.
We're working on a track ourselves, aren't we, Pete?
Are we? Oh, okay. Yeah, we are. Yes.
Yeah, a round of applause. Not a round of applause. A cheering track. No, congratulations, Mr. Smith. That was a really, really good track. Honestly, I really, really like that. You deserve a round of applause.
Yeah, I don't have the links, but you can support Mr. Smith as well. You know.
Yeah, I put the link.
So check him out and buy his tracks. I bought some of that music, so that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I noticed his subs are going up, unlike mine.
Yeah,
what am I doing wrong?
Is it?
I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not playing music.
Yeah, you need a drum.
Actually, I am. I am.
You're not a drummer.
I'm a drummer. A drummer. No, I'm getting a new keyboard for my birthday, Pete.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've asked people to donate.
I know you've been looking for one, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm gonna. I think I've decided on which one I'm gonna get. But yeah, I used to
April
many
1st, wasn't it? Your birthday?
Yeah, April the 1st. Yeah. So I'll be broadcasting the day after my birthday because it's on. My birthday is a bank holiday. It's such a special year, right? This year they decided to give me a bank holiday on my birthday. So, but I might miss your show that night, Pete, because I might be doing something. I might be gallivanting out, with my family and stuff.
Oh, well, that's good.
I might be boogieing on down somewhere or something.
Oh, really? You got tickets again?
No, not really. But I have got I have got concert tickets for other gigs coming up. But it's top secret though, boy. I can't say much. I like to be a surprise. Actually, how many gigs have I got booked? I've got one, two, at least 3 more gigs this year to go to. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Mr. Smith is doing gigs.
No, he's not. I've already asked him that. I've already because I would go up. I would go up and see Mr. Smith do a gig if he was doing one. I have got a good, but I was going to say to Cookie actually. I'm going to a gig up in Coventry, so I might pop in to see him if he's.
That would be nice.
If he's up for a visit, because I don't think that's a million miles from you, is it, Cookie? Tell Coventry. I don't think it's a million miles from you, but I could be wrong. But yeah, if he is up for a visit, I might pop in and see him. And people, oh, good. That's not a bad idea.
I'll sort out the links for Mr. Smith. Hang on.
Yeah. Find the links. Yeah, find the links. Ron says Easter is early this year. Yeah, it's my birthday this year, Ron. Yeah, April the 1st. Just next doorish. Oh, that's all right, Cookie. Yeah, I'll pop up. I'll probably pop in and see you before the gig. Or it'd be good to see you, or we can go out for a pint or something. But yeah, that'd be great. Should we? I'm going to do a health story. Whilst Pete's looking for that, I'm going to present a health story. I haven't got too many health stories tonight. Let's choose one. Yeah, this is following on from something that I read about last week about MAID, Canada's deaf system. They're really trying to push it here now. And you've got Esther Ranson renews call for assisted dying vote after report. MPs should be given the opportunity to debate and vote on assisted dying after findings of a new report, Esther Ranson says. The Health and Social Care Committee found evidence it has led to better end-of-life care in countries where it is allowed. Yeah, if you get damaged by the Britney Spears, they offer you a death sentence. Yeah, there we go. That's nice, isn't it? Esther said this showed there's no slippery slope when it comes to the impact on palliative care. But Baroness Tanny Gray Thompson said potential coercion remained a concern. And I think it's a really important point she makes there. The Commons Committee's review looked at places where assisted dying for terminally ill is allowed, including parts of the US, as well as Australia, Switzerland, and New Zealand. The cross-party group of MPs did not rule on a change in the law in England, saying it only wanted to inform debate. Despite concern a change in the law would lead to poorer support at the end of life, the committee's report said, if anything, it was linked to improvement in the countries who have taken the step, with evidence showing that the alterations resulted in extra investment in palliative care. Esther Ranson, who has stage 4 cancer, said the new report assuaged, whatever that means, fears that palliative care could be damaged by introducing assisted dying. There isn't a slippery slope that so many are worried about, she said. The report has cemented her belief that a parliamentary debate and free vote should be held on the subject. I'm not demanding that everybody in the world agrees with me. I'm just saying let's debate all the issues now that we've got the international evidence and we know the public attitudes it is in favour, she told the BBC Radio 4's Today programme. So whilst I'm reading this, I want you to write in the chat, okay, are you in favour of assisted dying or not? I'm going to put my hand up now. I'm going to say no, I'm not in favour of it. I don't agree with it myself. But she said she was disappointed that the committee has not made a clear call for a vote, saying it doesn't fit into her timescale. Oh, well, poor thing. This report does not help very much for those of us who desperately want the current law to change for the sake of our own families and many others in our situation. Esther Ranson told the PA news agency. The 83-year-old has been campaigning on this issue, including backing the launch of a petition demanding a parliamentary vote, which has amassed tens of thousands of signatures over a few weeks. She added, if they had said we urgently need a parliamentary debate and a free vote, that could perhaps have fitted into my timescale, but it doesn't. The 83-year-old Childline founder and broadcaster has long campaigned in favour of assisted dying and revealed last year that she has joined the Dignitas Assisted Dying in Switzerland. Esther Ranson said she wanted to avoid tarnishing her family's happy memories of herself by suffering as her life draws to a close. The thing that motivates me greatly is having watched the deaths of loved ones around me and seen how memories of a bad death obliterate happy memories and become very painful for those involved. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, I'm sure that there's a lot of people like me has seen family members who have passed on, and it's not very nice. But I wouldn't agree with that comment where she said that that people have seen their memories are obliterated by their last memories of how painful sometimes their deaths are. Well, every death that I've seen with my family members doesn't appear like they've been in pain myself, and it's not easy. It's not nice, but for me, I don't agree with it. I don't think that going to a place and literally having an injection or whatever they do to you, put into you, and then that's it, your lights are out or whatever, is particularly as good or as worse. I think it's worse personally, but that's just my opinion. What say you in the chat? Let's have a look in the chat if people have said anything. Well, Pete's got an important message. He says, support Dr. Rob, buy salve. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, a sound mind. Paula says, yes, for a sound mind who has no quality of life and they wish to shuffle off. Fair enough, Paula. You're entitled to that. And Spanish says, wouldn't let it happen to a pet. No, I personally wouldn't let it happen to a pet either, Spanish. Again, I just don't. For me, it's not. It's not something that I would do. He also says, yes, for extreme discomfort for terminally ill, he would do. Yeah. Again, I don't know. And Cookie saying in extreme circumstances. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. No, I mean,
dementia is one. Like,
sorry,
if I go demented,
yeah,
senile or something like that.
Yeah, but you won't know about it anyway, Pete.
No, exactly. So
it makes no difference anyway, does it? Really?
Nope.
So it doesn't make a jot of difference. So yeah, so that's that story anyway. That's Esther Ranson's story. Let me ask you a question, people. Let me ask you a question. Let me go down here and get you one of the questions that I've prepared for you that I'd like to ask you. Where are they? Question number 1. Here we go. Which charity or charitable cause is most deserving of your money, if any? Do you give to Pete? Do you give? Well, it's none of my business. No, I'm the same.
That's a very clear no.
It's a very clear no.
No. I would give directly to people I can help.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's a better option.
I'll put my hands up here, and I don't give to charities. However, when I go to a big shopping centre that's not far from me, and I see someone with a bed outside, and I go up and I'll chat to them, and I will give them money. I'll give them a decent amount of money. I've worked for homeless charity before. I've cooked for the homeless people as well before, and I know how difficult it is, and it's been bloody awful over here in the UK in the last month with the rain and everything.
Mhm.
Personally, I don't like these charities. I think the big charities are really, really just money
Well,
making.
most of them are a scam in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
But
they're money making machines. I'll give you an
yeah.
example. I hate anything to do with medicine as a charity because you've got certain cancer charities that have been looking for the cure for the last 20 years.
What? 40.
Now,
Yeah.
do they look at any alternative stuff that's available?
Nope.
The answer is no, they don't. They don't. They will not put any
No,
research.
they won't look for a cure because that would be the end of them.
And that's the problem. Yeah. If they
Exactly.
find if they find the answer to the problem, then the money will stop rolling in.
Yes.
And also the CEO won't get their 200 or 100,000 or sometimes maybe 300,000 pounds a year salary. Yeah. And
Yeah, as soon as you fucking stop financing this all cancer crazy industry, right?
Yeah.
With the over expensive therapies and all the shit that they make up, right? Treating this shit, you'll see that they'll find a solution pretty quickly, and it'll turn out to be an aspirin or something simple. Because if there's no money in it, they won't do it.
No.
Right.
No.
They won't
It's
care.
like the
solutions are there, but we cannot show that on YouTube because that's medical
No, you're not allowed.
misinformation.
No, you're not allowed to talk about possible
No, there are
things that would
many,
help
many,
or actually get
many.
rid of the problem. No, we're
Yep.
not allowed to say it. No,
No.
absolutely
But there
not.
are.
But there are things. I mean, a bag of chemo, I believe, cost about £20,000, Pete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bag of chemo.
A pop, right? And you need
pop.
how many for a chemotherapy?
And I think the doctor also gets paid for that as well.
Sure.
Each time.
Plus the insurer, plus management, plus.
It's
everything.
just all big money making, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
It's just a big money making racket.
And there too, they are not selling you a cure.
No.
It's always like, oh, no, we can extend your life expectancy. Maybe.
I heard an advert the other day, and it said, "Oh, come and join Race for Life." It's called over here. I don't know if it's the same there. It's called Race for Life. And then you get these people coming on there saying, "I'm running for my mum, who passed away last year," and blah blah blah. I'm thinking, no, you're not. No, you're running for the CEO to make more money. To rub their hands together, to go on Caribbean holidays.
Yeah,
that's what you're running for. And I feel sorry for these people because I feel there's a lot of brainwashing that's going on.
Well, these CEOs make twice the money that Rishi Sunak makes now.
Yeah.
So,
well,
that should say something. Well,
he'll make more money in the future. He'll make more money in the future anyway.
It's not about money.
No,
it's about power.
It is about power. Yeah, it is about. There's one charity. Okay, so near me, there's a cat. There's a pet shop charity. It's very small, very small. And if I'm going to take my goods anywhere that I don't want anymore, I take it there. And it's not a big charity. It's just a very small charity. And that's the sort of thing that I think is deserving of money. You sell my goods that I don't need that are still okay, and make some money. And also they support animal shelters as well.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing myself. I like that. I like that personally. What people say?
I support musicians. That's part of it. Like, I like that, to support them and other YouTubers as well.
Yeah.
Certain research that's going on, like with Bob Greenyer.
What's that?
Support that.
What's that?
Bob Greenyer, right?
Oh, he was on the other night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I got an invite, but I didn't have time.
Yeah. I actually thought you were going to be in the chat.
I could have been. Yeah, I was there in the chat. I was watching, but
No, I
I
saw
wasn't.
you in the chat, but I thought
Mhm.
you were going to be on screen.
Yeah, I got an invite to go, but
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Did Cookie?
I usually get. I don't know.
Oh.
I do.
Huh.
Well,
Was it
I
good?
still keep up with that, and I support that, and because that
Was it-
benefits us all in the end, right?
Yeah, was it a good one?
Yeah. Well, it was more of a round talk, like with people who are supporting the cause and doing their own little research projects, and So, and I haven't. I don't research anything.
No. Coming back to our the story that I did earlier, Cookie says this. She obviously about Esther Rantzen. She obviously wants an easy out after her support for Savile.
Mm.
Yeah. Go on, Cookie. You
Well,
get in
she
there.
already got a portion of karma, didn't she?
She has already got. And Miss Blue Sky is in. Good evening, not Dr. Rob and producer Pete lurking a bit today as I'm a little under the weather. Having my mini detox. Oh, bless you, Miss Blue Sky. We wish you better, my love.
Yeah.
We wish
Get
you
well
better.
soon.
Yeah, get well soon. You need some salve.
Probably, yeah. And some tunes.
And some tunes. Tunes. That's a sweet over here, Pete.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, tunes are a sweet. They're mentholated sweets.
I don't know what that means.
They've got menthol in them. In the sweets, they've got like minty. They're minty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
They're like minty. And there was a very famous advert. Someone used to say, "Oh, Malcolm," something like that. It was like a mother, a mother moaning at her son, and he's going, "Mama, I can't. I've got a cold." You need some tunes, Malcolm. You need some tunes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it was. I should put. Oh, do you know what? We'll do that, Pete? We'll do old adverts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. We should.
We'll do old adverts
as
well. We'll pull up some old adverts. We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to turn. Watch out we don't turn into a fucking elderly home quiz. Shit.
What do you mean? Right? Turn?
No, just yeah. But yeah. So okay.
I'm just gonna go. I'm looking to see what
bingo.
I'm looking to see what people have been saying about our about what they think about it. I watch. Oh right, Spanish. Going back to the thing. I watched my mate die from pancreatic cancer. It was a shock and as fuck. Made me cry. Seen him 2 days before he died. He would have done it himself if he could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When there's no way, out, then why fucking extend it for, because that's what doctors do. That's what I hate about doctors.
Look what they've done, Pete.
They fucking put tubes and shit in you to keep you fucking going. And I'm like, let it go.
Yeah, but look what they've done in Canada with the maid service. Like
that's the opposite. That's
that poor woman that was injured by the Britney Spears.
Yep. I know.
That's when it's wrong. That's when it's wrong.
It's like we talked about it Monday. I think it's like are you a donor, right? Oh, are you interested in maid, right? It's like one of those questions now on the list. So yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to die?
Cookie says the air ambulance and the local hospice, not charities. Yeah. Anyone else?
Well, it could be a death fan, right? Chinese death fan.
You could. Pete and I we saw a video. Not everyone would have seen it, but Pete posted it in our private chat, and basically, Mr. Smith recommended a channel called The China Show, and I watched that now, and I also watched their splinter shows, and one of the guys was showing the Chinese death fans, and they were awful, aren't they, Pete?
Yeah.
They're absolutely,
especially the video they made about it, like what they put on the TV there, right?
yeah.
How they
I mean,
promote that shit.
scares the fuck out of you, you know?
Yeah, that's terrifying
I mean,
shit.
literally, it's a big van, and they inject you with death poison, and then they incinerate you
in another van. Yeah,
in another van. Literally, you know, like Diamonds Are Forever, James Bond style. You know, where he gets put in the coffin and he's lying there, and suddenly the incinerators come on. It's anyone who says China's wonderful, do a bit more research.
Yeah.
Do a bit more
Well,
research.
it's cheap. It's cheap. It says in the commercial. It was a lot cheaper than in the funeral homes, right? So it's very safe and effective.
They kill. Do they take their organs out before though? They don't, do they?
Of course, if they can make a fucking penny out of that.
I reckon they would.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I reckon they would.
Well, Soylent Green, yes, Malcolm. I'm surprised they're not doing that yet. Like they're turning that into some fucking sludge.
Probably are.
Protein. Well, maybe.
Probably are already. I struggle with charities, says Manda, especially those with overpaid CEOs. Absolutely right. Yeah. I think we all do. Ron says,
I was looking at it and I was thinking, I should invest in some vans. Right?
You're in the right
for
country.
The next Corona crisis to come by, and I can do that.
You're in the right country to do that.
Oh yeah, they're very open to that, very liberal.
Dignitas Pete.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out.
Can do that.
Bring out your dead.
Incorporated.
Ron has brought some humour to the table. I hope I don't get Alzheimer's. Did I say I hope I don't get Alzheimer's? Ron and his legendary jokes. They're as legendary as Ron's beard. Yeah, can we get one of those as well?
Yeah, I know.
You got to make
every time I'm like, oh yeah, I should. Yeah,
make a note of that.
I'll write it down. Actually,
write it down.
How do I write? How does that work? Let me see.
Paula says, your time and effort is priceless to those in need. No charity money. I mean, look, Pete, we're a charity, aren't we?
Well,
we do this for nothing.
Yeah,
we do
mostly. Yeah. Well, we have some very sweet supporters.
Yes, we're here to entertain you. That's lovely people. But we enjoy it, and that's why we do it for nothing. And if we was to make some money, that would be a bonus. But it doesn't matter if we don't make any money. It really doesn't.
No, we do have some lovely supporters that support us all the way. So
yeah, I've got lovely supporters. Yeah, absolutely, and I know that you have as well. So Spanish chick
could always do more.
If you could do a few more. Found out air ambulance charity is a commercial scam. Yep.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, whenever, and do you know what really pisses me off about charities? When you're going into the supermarket and as you're leaving, Pete, they're standing there going, would you like to make a regular donation to our charity?
Yeah.
No, stop begging. I'm here to shop. If I want to make a donation, I'll do it. You know?
Show them what you fucking paid in the shop first and then tell them to fuck off. Yeah. Come on, that's fucking... How much taxes on your food? 21%? 17? 18?
Mascara says, I've recently bought a few nice shirts from charity shops. Not bad at all. I buy stuff from charity shops as well. I've bought stuff from charity shops. And again, but Manda makes the most important point here, a very important point. My local charity shop is more expensive than Poundland.
Yeah, and Temu.
I've noticed that, Pete. The cost of charity shops have rocketed. They're going up and up and up. I mean, I've bought furniture from charity shops before. You know, some people say I've still got it.
And then you get some chandeliers the other day.
There's nothing wrong with my titty chandeliers, Pete.
Yeah, I know, but weren't they? No.
Then they look like breasts. And my mum always said, breast is best.
True.
Pretty.
I'm not going to argue with your mom.
Never argue with, especially my mum. Don't argue with my mum.
I wouldn't dare.
My poor mum, Pete. Oh my God, she's been through the wars, right? Last 2 weeks, last week, she had to have a new boiler fitted. She's 88. She had to have a new boiler fitted last week. They had to put scaffolding up around her house because they had to get to the flume. So she had to have scaffolding put up. Then they had to spend like 2 days doing the whole boiler thing. And then this week they started fitting a new kitchen in her house. Which is but do you know the good thing about it, Pete? It gives her loads to moan about. Because old people love to moan.
Yeah.
They love moaning, man. They absolutely love it. They really do.
Don't you get that already a little bit? Huh?
Shut it, Pete. I was waiting for that terrible joke, Pete.
Sorry.
Yeah. Spanish Chicken says, the only money I give now is to a local animal rescue centre and some bums on YouTube. Oh, Spanish, that deserves a round of applause. That's a very good one, yeah.
Very nice.
Good. You get something in return. You get quality entertainment and quality sound.
Yeah.
Come on, Pete. Play the salve.
If you wish to support the channel and get some pain-relieving salve in the process, send me an email to cbd-salve@hotmail.com, and I won't feel the need to kidnap you or kill your cat.
Exactly. I threw mine away in the dog.
It can do this noise.
Yeah, maybe you have to explain what it is because I was confused. I was like, what are you doing with that duck?
It's not a duck.
No, I know, but I know now.
It's a new toy for Ripley. Look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna annoy the hell out of you.
Oh, do you know what? Squeaky toys don't bother me. It just amuses.
No, really? Oh,
no,
okay.
It amuses me. It just actually it genuinely.
Oh, you're one of
amuses
them.
Yeah. Paula says, Greenpeace, WaterAid, RSPCA, all big ones are scammers. The small local ones where folks give their time and supplies usually are honest. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do some volunteer work or something like that. You know, that's more valuable than fucking. Because most of them, like, I do charity. Oh, yeah, what is it? Yeah, I play the lottery. Certain lotteries, right, that do also charity shit, like the postcode crap.
Yeah.
But those guys finance all the WEF crap as well.
Yep.
And the climate shit and right?
Yeah, all of it.
So, yeah, you're hoping to win £1 million, but you're paying for those shit cameras. Yeah.
Slogeness bounds the Malcolm Opera. I can't go to school with a blocked up nose like this. Course you can, Malcolm. See,
like I'm there.
Mahatma Malevolence remembers it like it was yesterday. A common misconception in the UK is that so-called charity shops are actually that. In 2004, they became dress agencies, and that's why they sell items at such overinflated prices, not a charity at all. Well, I never, Mr. Smith. Not only can you produce, write, sing, play songs and various instruments, but you also give us some interesting facts. Thank you very much for that. I did not know that.
Mm.
Oh, right. And Spanish said they reversed it in the Britney Spears times. Cookie says they slowly starve you to death, nil by mouth, and slowly reduced hydration. I suppose that's in the going back to the question about, or the thing about assisted dying. People saying hello to Manhattan Levels. Kitty says something very important. If you enjoy the show, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, folks. Lovely, lovely. And hello, MI6 Matt. All right, MI6 Matt.
Beep, 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 beep. Yep,
Good to see you, MI6 Matt. People saying hello to the deaf vans are insane, says Mr. Smith. Yep, absolutely. Hello, Blazing as well. China show the old stuff was good, says Spanish. I haven't seen the old stuff. You know.
No.
Big incinerator in a transit van. I reckon it was bollocks.
No, it was not bollocks.
I don't think it is bollocks myself.
No.
But you could be right. It could be.
Well, I can bring it up if he wants to. I can show you.
And Cookie says they organ harvest them. Yes. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, sure.
Paula's got a suggestion of a song to go along with that conversation. Hot in the City Tonight. It's dark, but I like it, Paula.
Okay.
I do like it. Hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah, mate. Just clickety click click. Yeah, there we go.
Go on.
Well, I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna skip to the fucking van.
Yeah.
No. Van. Only 700. Very cheap.
Yep.
We're staying in Sinori.
Yeah. You're nearly there.
Yeah, there was a. Oh, there. Hang on. There it is. Yeah, so, and then taken out to be cremated.
There it is.
Ta-da!
I mean, that could be.
Van.
That could be, you know.
That's not for pizza, I'm sure.
It looks pretty real to me. I don't know.
You could make a pizza there, but I'm not.
It could be just a pizza oven, Spanish. You're right.
Yeah.
Sure.
A Chinese pizza oven.
What do you want for your last meal? I'll have a Chinese pizza, please.
Yeah. Great. You get a roasted neighbor.
Give me a Chinese pizza.
Can you roast my neighbor? Yeah, so this is it. Those are the dead fans. China. But they say they're only for rural areas because they don't have cremation centers and shit.
Okay, Great Balls of Fire and Ring of Fire, says Paula. And that's enough, Paula. Now, come on.
Yeah.
That's Cookie says, I still have most of my furniture I bought from charity shops, including this table I'm sat in front of. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. The table here that there's computers on, it came from a charity shop. It actually came from a charity shop. So I'm exactly the same, Cookie. Yeah, I've had sofas that have come from a charity shop. My new sofa arrives about 3 weeks' time. Oh, yeah. I'll tell people about that next week. I'll keep you in suspense. No, it wasn't a duck sound, Kitty. No, it's actually a goose or a geese. Yeah, it's really ducked. Yeah, absolutely. See, people saying hello to Matt. Yeah, Amanda. Oh my fucking God, she says. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I got mother from a charity shop. Bless her. You deserve a clip round the ear for that, Paula.
Mm.
You really do. Are you doing a show led on your new sofa, Rob? You tart. Are you doing a show led on your new sofa? I haven't got my new sofa yet. Spanish. It'll be about 3 weeks yet. But I might do it. You know, here I am doing a show from the sofa today. Yes,
Rob sofa.
This is come and sit by me, people.
Yeah, yeah.
Come and join. Let Dr. Robert, not a Dr. Robert, ease you into the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my first guest, Spanish chicken.
Spanish chicken. Yeah. All right, everyone.
Oh,
I've never been
how's
on
your
anything
plumbing?
like this.
How's your plumbing? Is your plumbing all right?
Is your plumbing all right? I can do your plumbing whilst I'm here.
No, respect plumbers. Come on, don't make fun of them.
No, he was good last night. He answered my question. It was.
Did he?
Really, yeah, he answered my question on plumbing. So he gave me some answers. Anyway, if you're watching this show, if you've discovered,
we can give some plumbing tips.
If you've discovered us accidentally, I'm sorry about that. But this is myself, not a Dr. Robert, and the amateur gynecologist Pete, who pretends to be my producer, but doesn't do a very good job. We're here every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. It's the Healthfreedom UK news and chat show. And I'm going to read another news story. And then afterwards, I'm going to read you some facts about some music. Yes. Yeah. So here's another story for you, a health story for you. Cash for care jobs. This is an interesting one, Pete. So in a Daily Mail exclusive, yeah, sometimes they do good work. They've discovered this. Vulnerable care residents are being looked after by unqualified migrants as rogue operators exploit home office loopholes, a Mail investigation shows. Scant checks in the desperate bid to fill huge vacancies mean untrained and overworked staff, sometimes barely able to speak English, are left caring for the elderly in the understrained sector. Our probe into the cash for care job scandal found some outfits charge overseas applicants work finder fees of up to £20,000 to help them get a visa, allowing them to come and stay here. One advisor, a Baptist minister, told an undercover reporter that for £9,000, he could help her arrange a job in just 3 days with 100% success rate. A watchdog warned there had been widespread abuse of the system since early 2022 after ministers relaxed immigration rules to plug mass job vacancies. And here's the lovely man. I can do you a deal for £9,000.
I'm a Nigerian prince.
I'm Baptist minister. Minister. Yes. Vacancies in adult social care hit a record 164,000 in 21-22. Nothing to do with the Britney Spears and her hits, her follow-up hits. Nothing to do with sacking people that wouldn't take the Britney Spears. Nothing to do with that. You know, all those care people that said, no, I don't want it. And they said, well, then you're sacked. I don't want that. Then you're sacked. Nothing to do with that. Prompting
they are promoting number 10 right now. Did you know that?
Are they?
Yeah, number 10. In certain countries, they are at number 10. Safe and effective.
The change meant a local number of foreign workers given permission to come to Britain rocketed to a record high last year. Figures revealed last week, driven by a 350% rise in care worker visas. More than 89,000, the largest numbers, came from India, Nigeria, and Zimbabwe. Alongside the unprecedented surge of overseas workers into the sector, the relaxation of the rules also saw an explosion in shady characters making a fortune, treating migrant care staff as cash cows by making them pay often huge fees, the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority said. Campaigners called for the Home Office to urgently introduce more checks on foreign workers to stop their exploitation and protect those they care for. The Mail can also reveal whistleblowers in one firm providing care services for the NHS described seeing applicants arrive with holdalls stuffed with cash to pay for jobs, which were handed over to staff in clandestine meetings. An agency charging £5,000 to help African and Asian workers get care jobs described how it deceived the Home Office to help obtain visas to travel to the UK. Some overseas staff are treated like slaves in the UK, but are too scared to complain for the fear of losing their jobs. It is illegal for British-based companies operating as employment agencies to request or receive a fee from workers for the purpose of finding them jobs in the UK, although companies can offer other non-work finding services and a fee can be charged. Yet shifty fixers charge overseas staff in return for Home Office approved certificates of sponsorships, which then enable them to obtain a health and care work visa to secure work for a UK company. And it goes on, and I can't move my screen for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. It won't go down. I don't know what's going on there. Why won't it go down, Pete?
I don't know.
That's weird. Anyway, that's enough of that story.
Still
So there you
loading
go.
or something.
So
Yeah,
there
weird.
You go.
Yeah.
Page in
well,
response to exit page.
what can I say? Similar things are happening here and in Germany as well, I know.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're getting them from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Mostly.
$10.
So, yeah.
$10. I give you a handshake as well.
Yeah, they give you happy ending.
I give you milkshake and handshake.
Yeah.
$10.
But yeah, it's similar. So yeah. But that's in the health industry mostly, right?
Yeah.
Where there is already way too much money being pumped around. So
Cookie
not
said
surprised that it is happening.
Cookie reckons he met some last time he was in hospital.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
A lot of surgeons here are from Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From cockle picking to caring, we are truly fucked. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Not many people saying much about it.
Yeah, well,
Mum's
it's another
here
racket. It's another scam. It's another one of those things that, are blatantly obvious that would happen, but nobody's doing anything about it until the newspaper writes a fucking fluff piece on
Exactly,
it.
Pete. Only
It's
because
mostly about the money and not about the people who are being taken care of.
Only 'cause they
How are
mouth
they
it now.
doing? Because
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
only
know.
because it got exposed that it's going to stop now, or they're going to do something about it. Paula, Mum's here with me laughing her buggers. I adore the old bat. Hello, Paula's mum.
Hello.
I'm sorry you have to put up with her, Paula's mum, because she is a bit crazy. She's calling you that you're an old bat. She's an old bat witch. And a round of applause for Paula's mum for putting up with her.
Oh, she's the one that put her in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. If it wasn't for your mum, Paula, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here, Paula. Paula. Anyway, it's time for on
Question
this
number
day.
two?
Oh no. On this day in music history, I've got some fascinating facts even about on this day, this very day, from different years. This is the part where I tell you that in 1971, we start in 1971, Led Zeppelin started a 12-date thank you tour for British fans, appearing at the clubs their early days and charging the same admission prices as in 68. The first show was at the Ulster Hall, Belfast, Northern Ireland, where they played songs from their upcoming fourth album, including the first public performances of Black Dog, Stairway to Heaven, and Going to California, Rock and Roll. In 1977, Barbra Streisand started a 3-week run at #1 on the US singles chart with Love Theme from A Star Is Born, her second US #1. It made #3 in the UK. The Eagles were #2 with New Kid in Town, and the Steve Miller Band was #3 with Fly Like an Eagle, even. In 1983, Michael Jackson started a 7-week run at number 1 on the US singles chart with Billie Jean. His 4th solo US number 1, also number 1 in the UK. And on this day, Jackson's album Thriller went to number 1 for the first time on the UK album chart. It went on to become the biggest selling album of all time with sales over 65 million. In 1992, REM cleaned up at the Rolling Stones Music Awards, winning Album of the Year for Out of Time, Artist of the Year, Best Single for Losing My Religion, Best Video for Losing My Religion, and Best Band, Best Guitarist, and Best Songwriter. Just best at everything, really. In 2000, Madonna went to number 1 on the UK singles chart with her version of Don McLean's American Pie, which was a hit in 72. It was her 50th UK hit and the singer's 9th UK number 1, and taken from the soundtrack in the 2000 film The Next Best Thing. In 2002, we met the legendary Osbournes. The first episode of the Osbournes TV show was aired on MTV in the US, focusing on the madman and his family, his wife Sharon, who's just entered the Big Brother celebrity, not a celebrity, Big Brother household, and 2 of their 3 children. Oblivious to the camera, yeah, really, that they bicker, squabble, curse, and hang out backstage at Aussie shows. In 2006, Corinne Bailey Rae went to number 1 in the album chart with her debut album, Corinne Bailey Rae, and became only the 4th female British act in history to have her first album debut at number 1. Nearly over. Last one. 2017, the Ginger Ninja Ed Sheeran was at number 1 with the UK album, with his 3rd studio album, pronounced Divide. All of the tracks on the album reached to the top 20 of the UK singles chart in the week of the album's release. Due to heavy streaming, the dominance of its tracks on the UK chart led to calls for changing on how the singles chart was compiled. The album won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is On This Day in Music. I'm sorry to have bored you, or you don't like that section. It's just a bit interesting. It's just something a bit different. And which leads me on to my next track that I'd like to share with you. So here's a track that's a bit similar, because Mr. Smith mentioned a bit of this earlier on, actually, in his track. So I'm going to bring it back to a little bit of magic.
Pillow in the morning, lazy day in bed, music in my head, crazy music playing in the morning light. Oh, ho, ho, it's magic, you know, never believe it's not so. It's magic, you know. Sunny day, dreaming far away, dreaming on my pillow in the morning. Never been away, hey, never seen a day break, leaning on my pillow in the morning light. Oh, ho, ho, it's magic, you know.
Ho, 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 it's magic. You know. That's a great tune. That's a great tune. By Pilot. Now, Spanish, have you got it wrong, mate? Or are they from Western Supermare? Yeah? Was they on Huey Green, Rob? I don't know, mate. I don't know, actually. Keith says, thanks for playing that. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. I try and pull out tunes that I think the people on here would like to hear. And then it won't frighten 10 people off the show like Cookie likes to do.
Yeah,
Cookie went
doesn't
from
care.
30 people watching down to 19.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what Cookie thinks? He doesn't care. Oh, you're wrong, are you, Spanish? Yeah. What a surprise. You got the wrong pipe, did you? Yeah. Got the wrong
Well, it is
pipe.
funny when we play George Michael, it goes up.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
There you go, you see.
Yeah.
I know what to do next week then.
Yep. I know.
Yep.
Get ready.
Get ready. We haven't played any Wham or George Michael for donkeys.
No.
Yeah. I know how much Cookie likes it as
all
well.
those classics. I mean,
yeah,
the list is long.
Where am I going now? Oh, well, let's ask you another question, people. Let's ask you another question. Right, let me go to your next question. Question number 2. Right, here's another question for you. See how this look. If magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first? Hey, look at that, Pete. Come on.
Invisibility.
I just played magic.
Yeah.
And look, the question is, if magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first?
Yeah, so clever. Yeah, great.
I
would say invisibility. What will you say?
Invisibility. I think invisibility would. I'd like to. If I'm being corny, I'd like to cast a spell of love throughout the world.
That's corny. Yes.
Thank you. But if I'm not being corny, invisibility would be great. Yeah, invisibility would be great. So if you could cast a spell, I mean, Paula must be good at this. She's always bloody casting spells. The old witch.
Magic is real, right?
Magic. Oh, well, look, we did that.
Oh,
magic is real. There you go.
It is. Definitely is.
Put a spell on you. Yeah.
I just don't know the invisibility spell yet. So if you have that one figured out, then I would like to know.
Would none of you want to like cast a spell? Like so far, I mean, Paula, come on. What's
put a spell on you?
What spell would you like to cast? Would you? Is there any? We share joy and love. That's the magic. Hey. That's corny, but I like it. Magic is all around us, says Kitty.
It is.
Ron says to be beardless.
Well, that would take a miracle. This is not magic.
Oh, that's a nice one, Paula. Heal those who suffer. You see? That's a nice idea, isn't it? Heal those who suffer.
That's a nice one.
Blazing says a lottery spell. What, to get rid of it?
To win it. To win 10 quid.
To win 10 quid, yeah. Yeah. Careful what you wish for is an old saying, isn't it, Pete? Yeah, careful what you wish for.
It is, yes.
So, and I mean, I don't think I'd want to win loads of money. If it came to me, I'd deal with it, but I wouldn't proactively go out and try and get lots of money. If suddenly my salve went worldwide and I became a multi-millionaire, then that's a different kettle of fish. Well, the Eternal Wine Goblet. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Reminds me. Cheers, everyone. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Cookie says, was AF Okay, sorry. Are you talking about magic or magic? Maybe both, Cookie. Blazing won 30 quid on the Euro Millions the other week.
That's 3 times more than you usually win.
How much do you spend a year though, Blazing, on the Euro Millions? Steve's lagging. It's not like you, Steve. Steve, are you in the right chat? Have you clicked the live chat? Yeah.
Well, I did see there were some issues with YouTube today.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, and other social media sites. So I don't know what's going on, but
What you mean this afternoon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2,
I
3
heard
hours
that,
ago. Yeah.
FaceAche was down, and so was Instagram, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that.
Maybe, yeah.
It's the Germans.
It's the Germans.
Russians. It's the Russians.
Yeah, blame the Russians. Yeah, blame the Russians. Let's. I'm going to share another story with you. This is probably the last story I'm going to. And I really hate this story, and I did talk about it last night in the private after chat from your show. I don't know if you were there still, Pete. Kids suffering needlessly, pushed to get kids vaccinated as measles cases spike. Children are suffering needlessly because fewer parents are opting for routine childhood vaccines, health experts have said. The UK Health Security Agency is launching a new campaign to try to boost the number of children getting vaccinated after jabs missed the 95% World Health Organization uptake target in England last year. Uptake is particularly low in inner city areas, experts said. The new campaign features, this is what I hate about this, children asking parents whether their vaccines are up to date. If we're not vaccinated, we're not protected, the children in the video say. We could get seriously ill, risking lifelong disabilities. Experts said the children's voices resonated with parents. The UK Health Security Agency said since its last update a week ago, 69 cases of measles have been confirmed in England. This brings the total number of cases confirmed since October to 650. Most were recorded in Birmingham and the West Midlands, but clusters were now seen in London, East Midlands and North West. The standard immunisation programme in England offers protection against 13 diseases, including measles, polio, diphtheria, mumps, whooping cough, rubella and meningococcal infections, which can lead to meningitis. A consultant epidemiologist at the security agent said there have been a decline in vaccine uptake over the last decade, which has been exacerbated since the pandemic. Dr. Mary Ramsey, head of immunisation at the agency, said that whilst there are some people who were resistant to vaccination, research suggests that attitudes towards vaccination were positive and getting more positive. She added, we think most of the problem relates to complacency and parents are very busy and not getting around to it. The campaign, which will be launched on Monday, comes as cases of measles continue to rise. In the 4 weeks since January the 29th, there have been 183 laboratory confirmed cases. The proportion of children who have received their first MMR jab by 5 years old dropped to 92.5%, the lowest since level in more than a decade. Some 84.5 have received their second MMR jab by the same age. Meanwhile, it goes on to say, so that's enough of that. But what I hate about this is that they're using children to basically make their parents feel guilty. And, you know, I'm sorry, I do not agree with this one iota. That's just my opinion. I think it's wrong to use children
Should be illegal.
It should be illegal. It should be illegal. I mean, parents that have got a hard enough job as it is bringing up their kids, but then to have adverts on the TV making them feel guilty. And I wonder whether these adverts will actually also be at a time when children are watching it, Pete. Because then it's even more influential. Because then the children will then start bugging their parents, won't they?
Hmm. Yeah, and I'm a little worried that they are gonna combine it with a certain Britney Spears.
Yeah.
So, because
Yeah.
then, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
what you mean? You go along for this jab, and
That
they
one
give
you
you
get the other one
the
as
other
well.
jab
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That wouldn't surprise
For
me.
free. Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Buy
yeah, it's
one,
just
or
get one. Yeah, buy one, get
no,
one free.
get one free and get one free.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a no-brainer.
Good deal.
It's a no-brainer.
Well, you have to have no brains.
Well, Blazing thinks it's because of the rubber boat folk. I don't agree with that myself.
Well, certain diseases have come up. Yeah.
Who
But
wants nagging kids? Feckham, easier without. Don't tell me kids. LOL. Ron forgot the last time he had a jab. That's because you got Alzheimer's, Ron. You told us earlier. Using children to guilt trip the parents.
Yep.
Exactly, Cookie. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, using children, period, that should be illegal.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter for what. But
I nearly won the lottery. Upstairs won it. It's another bad joke by Ron. Yep. Blazing says he spends a £5 a week. I spend on Euro Millions, £2.50 a draw on Tuesday and Friday. £5 a week. So that's a lot of money you spend. That's a lot of money. Hang on. Let me get my calculator out. 5 times 52 weeks equals. You spend £260 a year. That's a lot of money, man. On wishing you might hit the jackpot. That's a big gamble.
yeah, if you want to win 260 quid,
yeah,
don't buy.
A spell of worldwide instant karma would be good. Going back to what spell would you cast? That's a good one, Cookie. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
A lot of people will drop that.
Yeah. It was a Rob class joke, Ron. Yeah. Bog off. Yeah, exactly. I spend 4 times more on tobacco. Yeah, but you're not going to win the fucking lottery, Blazing, with smoking tobacco.
If you stop the lottery, you can spend 5 times more on tobacco.
There you are. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There you go, you see.
Mm-hmm.
One more question then for you, lovely people. Yes. One more question. Let me find my last question for you then. And don't forget, we've got the 6-question quiz coming up where we're going to test your brains. Yes.
Yeah.
Test you to the max. 6-question quiz. Not 5, not 4, not 3, not 2, not 1, but 6. 6-question quiz. But the
Illuminati
last question I want to ask everyone in the show tonight is this. If you could have an all expenses paid trip to see any famous world monument, which monument would you choose? Pete, got any monuments you want to go on an all expenses trip to see?
Machu Picchu.
Bless you.
There you go.
I would like to go and see Machu Picchu, actually. Yeah. Isn't it quite high up?
Yeah. That's why I haven't gone yet. I could have gone, but
yeah, you would suffer.
Yeah.
You would suffer, wouldn't you, with your?
Well, you have to acclimatize if you have, like I have wonky ears, like even planes.
I don't think you look that bad when I've seen you, Pete.
I know, but yeah, my ears are fucked. So
are they?
Altitude, that's terrible for me. So yeah.
Well, Cookie couldn't go there because it wouldn't be good.
I would fucking go.
I'd like to see Machu Picchu.
No, you won't get any oxygen. It's really high up.
Cookie says Angkor Wat.
Yeah, that's a nice one too.
I don't know that one. What's
Oh.
there? What's there?
Temple, a big temple in Angkor Wat.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
In the jungle in Cambodia,
The
I think.
Aztec pyramid, says Spanish. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the pyramids in the one in Europe. What's that one? Is it Croatia?
Oh, the Bosnian pyramid.
Oh, Bosnian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go there actually.
Yeah, it's not much there, but yeah.
No, they take you inside.
Yeah, there's a tunnel. You can go inside. I know.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to him. But,
Yeah, I used to.
I don't know. There.
Yeah. He seems a nice bloke.
I'm
as
on
well.
the fence very much on all that stuff, but yeah, it
Go on,
seems
then
like
what-
they're creating a story around something that maybe is less in, but I don't know.
I don't think anyone's going to know really what it's truly about, the pyramids, do they?
No, I don't know, and especially those because yeah, I don't know. Difficult. It's not as clear cut as the ones in Egypt. Like, oh yeah.
Mascara says Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe. Yeah, it's in Turkey. That's also an ancient site. One of the oldest.
I'm looking now. I'm trying to understand what it is. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like Stonehenge, right? The stone circles. With
yeah, that's right.
big
Yeah,
stones.
load
Pillars.
of stones.
A lot
The
of
world's
stones.
first temple. The
Yeah,
megalith.
if you're into stones, then yeah, you're in the right place. Yeah.
Oh, it's 6,000 years. It's that number again. 6,000 years.
No, it's 12,000 years old minimum.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mhm.
Amanda would like to see the Terracotta Army.
Oh yeah, that's nice too. Yep.
Terracotta Army. They're 12. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cookie saying 12,000 years old.
Yeah. Minimum.
Spanish chicken says the catacombs. Well, you can see those, can't you?
Catacombs.
Oh, what, in France?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
See all those, you sicko for Spanish. See all those dead people.
Skeletons and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a plumber. I get it.
Yeah. It's a bus man's holiday, isn't it? As they say. Ron would like to go to the Kremlin.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamesy's in the Rumble chat. Hello, Jamesy.
Oh, hey, James.
Jamesy.
Good to see you.
We see you, Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, we're all back on Rumble next week.
Yeah, I'm back on Rumble next week.
Sure.
Being as free falling, free as a bird.
Yeah, free as Britney Spears.
Yep.
Well, she's pretty free now. So.
Yeah, she's
I don't
pretty
know if
crazy
you
as well.
I've seen her lately.
But she is pretty crazy, Pete.
Fucking hell, yeah.
With the old
Yeah,
knives.
I cannot blame her
She's got
for
knives.
losing it. Yeah, well, she's still quite fit for, late 40s.
You wouldn't kick her out of bed, Pete.
No.
She might.
Nope.
She might chop you out of bed, though.
But she has to sing the song. That's for sure.
Which one?
Oops, I did. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think this now leads us to
South.
Nicely onto it's not a Dr. Roberts weekly quiz. Yes, you've been waiting for it. I know. You've been wanting it to happen. That's it. Where I ask you 6 questions to test your general knowledge of the world and just stupid things, really. So here we go. Question 1 then. Let's show you question 1. Which sold more in the UK? Was it Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen or Candle in the Wind by Elton John? Which sold more in the UK? Was it Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen or Candle in the Wind by Elton John? What say you?
Over all the time or at the moment that it was number one?
I think it's this is in the UK charts.
All-time sales.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hope it's Bohemian Rhapsody, but I'm afraid it's...
Mascara saying Candle. Paula saying Candle. Mr. Smith saying Candle. Blazing saying Candle. Cookie saying in his butt. Pete saying Candle. Not Pete. Steve even. Spanish saying Candle. There you go. Yeah. Mother says, Paula's mother says Bohemian. Okay. And Ron saying Candle. Spanish is saying Candle in the wind is dangerous. The answer is Candle in the Wind is the best-selling single of all time. Queen is third with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, wow.
And Do They Know It's Christmas is the second best-selling single of all time.
Jesus fucking hell. Ooh. Okay.
Here's a bonus question. What was the B side? It was a double A side of Candle in the Wind.
Oh, Nikita.
Nope. Come on. Spanish should know this. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Yeah. I never normally
fuck knows
swear like that.
Exactly.
Fuck knows, says Kit. Pinball Wizard says Cookie. No.
I don't know. The little genie?
Something about the way you look tonight. And I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight, Pete.
Okay.
Dear Karma, I
Thanks.
have lost of people you missed.
No, I don't know that one.
You don't know it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy for it.
Thank you. Question 2. Does it take more or less than 500 litres of water to produce 1 litre of almond milk? It's not milk. It's almond juice. So there. I've said it.
Okay.
Does it take more or less than 500 litres of water to produce 1 litre of almond milk? Pete, more or less?
Less.
Okay. Pete says less. Cookie says less. Ron says more. Mascara says more. Steve says more. Kitty says more. Blazing says more than a cow. Paula says less. Mr. Smith says less. Oh, we've got controversy here. Controversy. We've got a little bit of controversy. Okay, answer. Here we go. Ready? So, the question was, does it take more or less than 500 litres of water to produce 1 litre of almond juice or milk? The answer is, it takes more. It takes 6,098 litres of water.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, well, there you go, vegans.
So stick that up your vegan bum. So there you go. Yeah, really, that's a really environmental product, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, very sustainable.
Question 3. What percentage of male drivers aged over 25 to 35 admit to having driven over 100 miles per hour on a public road? Is it 24% or 44%? How many male drivers, have admitted to, between the ages of 25 to 35, admitted to driving over 100 miles an hour? Is it, on a public road, is it 24% or 44%? 24 or 44?
I'm going for 24, but...
Ron saying 44. Cookie says 44.
I'm surprised it's not 0 because I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah, but if you're being asked a question,
yeah,
you
it's
lie. Anonymous, isn't it?
Hello?
Snake says 44. Mr. Smith says 24. Rick says 44. Right. And admit nothing, says Mr. Smith. Absolutely right.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Answer is 44% of men are 3 times more likely as women to have driven over 100 miles an hour. But I'm older than that, so
women are the better liars. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And it didn't include old boomers either. It didn't include boomers.
Because women aren't slow. It's not like women are slow.
No. Question 4. It's a true or false question. Is it illegal to broadcast hypnosis or hypnotize people on broadcast TV? It's a true or false question. Is it illegal to hypnotize or broadcast hypnosis to people on broadcast TV? Yes or no is the answer. It's true, says Cookie. Ron says false. Rick says it's true. Steve says it's illegal. Ron says it's false. Kitty says true. Mr. Smith says yes. Cookie says, look into my eyes. They really are. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to put that up, Pete. I knew. I knew.
Yeah, are you saying I'm not a hypnotist?
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. You got me then, Pete. Spanish has got the best answer. The BBC do it all the time. So, question was true or false? Is it illegal to broadcast hypnosis or hypnotize people on broadcast TV? The answer is it's true. It is illegal to hypnotize people unless you're Darren Brown. So there you go.
Well, no, you can, you cannot
he does
use
hypnotize
the television.
people.
Yeah, on television, but you cannot do it through the television.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Is another true or false?
But they do. They do.
Yeah.
Advertising does. There's a lot of it.
Here's another true or false, right? Montserrat. Here we go. It's coming up. True or false? Montserrat, the British overseas territory located in the Caribbean, has a capital city with a population of 0. True or false? Does Montserrat have a population of 0? Come on, Pete. True or false?
No. False.
So it's false. Okay. Spanish is saying it's true. Cookie says it's true. Ron says, can I have one on sport? Mascara says it's true. Kitty says it's true. Mr. Smith says it's true. Blazing Star says, did a wave come? Blazing, it's a yes, it's a true or false. No, Ron, it's shit. Right, okay. So, question 5, true or false? Montserrat, the British overseas territory located in the Caribbean, has a capital city with a population of 0. Is it true or false? The answer is it's true. In 1995, the capital, called Plymouth, all right, my ducks, was destroyed by a volcano. It's building a new capital city, which has not yet been completed. There we go. So it's true.
Yeah, it wasn't a wave.
No, it wasn't a wave.
No, silly.
Last question. Question 6. Question 6. Here we go. What has a faster top speed? A squirrel or an elephant? That's a good one, isn't it, Pete? Come on.
I have to picture that.
That's a good one, isn't it? Come on.
I'm trying to picture a race between a squirrel and an elephant. 1 minute.
See, to Goose to Steve appreciates this. You learn something every show.
I go for the elephant.
You're going for what?
Elephant.
You're going for the elephant.
Yeah.
Ron's going for the elephant. Ron's going for the elephant. Cookie's going for the elephant. Spanish is going for the elephant. Paul is going for the elephant. Kit is going for the squirrel. Mr. Smith is going for George Michael.
You might be right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He did squirrel round near some trees, I believe. Blazing says the squirrel. Mascara says the squirrel. So we've got a few different answers here. There we go. You see. Anyone on? Hang on. I'm not rumbling. Yeah. No one's saying anything there. Steve says squirrel. Squirrelphant. That's a good answer.
That's a nice one.
That's a very good answer. That deserves a round of applause, Pete.
Over a mile.
Over a mile.
Yeah, a quarter mile. It's a quarter mile race. Come on. It's a drag race. Be real.
Round of applause for Tagoose to Steve. That's enough. So Amanda says it's the elephant. Okay, you ready? You ready? Okay. A squirrel can reach 12 miles per hour, whereas an elephant can reach 25 miles per hour. If you said it was the elephant, congratulations.
Hey.
Congratulations. So give yourself one of these. And again.
I kind of thought so because his legs are small. So.
And we didn't do this one.
Hi, I'm President Joe Biden.
Hi, Joe.
I wanted to thank another Dr. Rob for this wonderful salve. It's great for kids to rub on my hairy legs when I'm in the pool.
Ooh.
I like salve, but do you know what I like more? Healthfreedom UK.
Yeah,
that's where I get all my medical advice. Now, please like and subscribe, or I'll poop my pants again.
And you will. You will.
So hit that like and subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. Somehow or other, we've managed to reach 2 hours of just complete and utter crap.
Well, hey, it was a great show. I enjoyed myself.
But anyway, no.
Otherwise, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. It was a great show. It was a great show. Look into my eyes. It was a great show. Please like and subscribe. Look into my eyes. Thank you.
But thanks for everyone for joining me tonight. Don't forget, we're going to be rumbling privately. It's an exclusive show next Tuesday on Rumble. Okay, and we'll be doing something. Just maybe the music quiz. We might do the music quiz next week. We're going to do the after chat, okay, tonight as well. But don't forget, we do have Mr. Smith at 11 o'clock tonight as well. And let's just remind you of the shows up and coming. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, thanks again for joining us. So don't forget, it's Pete's big show tomorrow. Yeah. Come on, give yourself a plug.
Yeah, we're on tomorrow at 8.
And where are you, Pete? Where
we
are you
on Rumble and on Odyssey because YouTube doesn't like us.
They're on Rumble and Odyssey.
And we don't
tomorrow.
like YouTube.
Yeah, they're on Rumble and Odyssey tomorrow. Pete's going to put the link in the chat.
I have already. It's in there.
Oh, there you go. He's already done it.
Hey, producer, huh?
Producer Pete, you see. He's a professional. He's an absolute professional.
Yeah.
In fact, again, so thanks for joining me. I'll see you again. If you like the show, hit the like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. If not, don't matter. It don't matter. But it's almost been like a perfect 10 show, hasn't it, Pete?
She's a perfect 10, but she wears a 12. Baby, keep a little 2 for me. She could be sweet 16, busting out of the seams. There's still love in the first degree.
When he's at my game with a big fat A, you wanna see the smile on my face. And even at my door with a 444, there ain't no man can replace. 'Cause we love our love in different sizes. I love her body, especially the lies. Time takes its toll, but not on the eyes. Promise me this, take me tonight. If he's extra large, well, I'm in charge. I can work this thing on top. And if he's XXL, well, what the hell? Every penny don't fit the slot.
The anorexic chicks, the model 6, they don't hold no weight with me. Well, 8 or 9, well, that's just fine. But I like to hold something I can see. 'Cause we love our love in different sizes. I love her body, especially the lies. Time takes its toll, but not on the eyes. Promise me this, take me tonight. I bought a watch to time your beauty, but I've had it at a second hand.
I bought a calendar, and every month is taken up by the love of man. 'Cause we love our love in different sizes. I love her body, especially the lies. Time takes its toll, but not on the eyes. Promise me this, take me tonight. Sizes. I love her body, especially the lies. Time takes its toll, but not on the eyes. Promise me this, take me tonight.